Secchi's ass.
First of all, some of those pictures the game automatically takes. I did not take that.
I know you. I can tell the ones you take. They have like the circle underneath of them.
You're welcome.
Some of these are terrible.
Whoa.
I'm going to the Jets, and I'm going to find my... Oh, here we go.
Already found it?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the ones that... I got to go to week.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. I'll have scores around the league for you.
Oh, yeah, I like this one. It just shows Tre'Davious White, Moss, and Breida.
To our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
He was traded out for
We
that.
are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football.
Ooh, there's a lot of us getting real salty. Oh, Tim Williams sacking our quarterback.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions
Where do you
to
see
an
these?
NFL game, and that
Just
was
push
in
triangle on
evidence
with
a
the
moment ago.
main things to do,
Fireworks,
the main page.
pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready
You can go
as
to-
their guys get set to match up between the
you playing
Jacksonville
your next game?
Jaguars and
I
the
am.
Miami Dolphins.
I'm not.
Derek?
Hi, everyone. Brandon Godden, Charles
Make sure I do all my
Davis. Charles,
training.
you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this
Hey,
one.
scouting.
They've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly
Sitting
shut
pretty
down
in that
offense.
wild card,
Meanwhile,
baby.
for the visiting
You re-signed
Jaguars,
Josh Rosen.
They were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but
4
obviously
years,
they're going to have to do that
$25
in a
million.
hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your
That's a
advantage.
budget.
Now you've got to band
Yeah,
together
'cause he's a
your
budget
team,
baller.
the us against the world mentality.
He's about to be a...
use it and get a victory.
What?
Oh, week 1.
You didn't play me
That's you. Why did go to the Jets?
because you want to see the Jets highlight.
The final playoff push is
It's only
upon
giving
us.
me
It's
the-
week 12 of the
Yeah.
NFL season.
Sometimes you
We're
don't have some
underway
stats,
on
man.
EA
That's what I'm
Sports.
saying. Sometimes you get making memorable plays worth taking pictures.
They was like, hey, this guy doesn't score too many touchdowns.
Brought down at about the
Really the
23-yard
worst rushing
line.
offense
So
in the
here's the
league,
first
so.
drive now for the Jags.
Damn. Step your
They're led
game
on the
up.
field by the former third-round pick
You have the
back
worst
in
passing offense in the league,
2012, and
though.
that's the quarterback,
Well,
Nick Foles.
Damn, step your game up.
Josh Rosen is getting there, bro.
The Philadelphia Eagles looking to scale those heights once again.
You said I'm 400 yards behind you, Derek? Let me go ahead and catch up. One game.
But he has a game too.
Oh, he's not throwing a lot of yards in his game.
Average 30 points per game.
Former second-round pick. This is Joe Mixon. It'll go as a loss of a
was
yard
the
on the
most
game's first play. Second down.
The fewest?
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs.
Giants.
But the
Fewest?
best backs
He went for
made it
300
happen.
yards
They put
last
foot in the
game.
ground and
What
just
you talking
boom.
about?
That
Gostowski
didn't
has
happen
4
there.
rushing
That play got
touchdowns in the
swallowed
season.
up.
Pass there, complete
Best
to
defense is
Westbrook.
still us. We had
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon.
Yeah, I played 5 years of games. That kind
And
of
this
sucks.
winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I played.
And the offensive unit now for the Jaguars.
Out of the backfield is Joe Mixon, and he was a
Don't you have
valuable
Markowski
commodity
there?
coming
Or did
out of
you
the
already
University of
play
Played
Oklahoma
him last
because of
week.
his ability to be so versatile.
I
Can
played him
run it
twice,
inside with power, gets to the perimeter and can outrun people, catches the ball not only out of the backfield, but can spin it out just like he would be a receiver.
Take a look.
I think if he wanted to dedicate himself,
First time it was
he'd be an
27 to
all-pro kick
24.
returner.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Oh, look at the starters defensively for the Dolphins. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in
Gotta
this
get
game,
rid of Shane.
head
Shane
coach
Ray,
is
you
gonna
gotta
look at the
step it up, bro.
offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive
Just
line.
like
level.
we have 10
And that's when
sacks.
things
I
get
know,
dicey.
but that's what I'm saying. You gotta step it up.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
He's the weekly on my defense.
Oh, Mark Schlereth, at Mark Schlereth. Anyone watching the Dolphins beat the Saints?
Rushing down he goes. Christian Wilkins.
last week or
in
this
there
week?
yet again.
Last week.
What
We're
else
playing
is
the
new? He
Jags.
continues to rewrite the
How's this guy
record book
going?
in
Matthew
single-season
Berry.
sacks. He is
Did
proving
Josh
his
Rosen
worth
just throw
defensively.
another
Getting the
pick?
sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named
What'd you
AFC
say?
Defensive Player of the Week.
Matthew Barrett's tweet says, did Josh Rosen just throw another pick?
Those kind of guys are hard to stop.
So here come the
Pick?
Dolphins now as they get
Pick,
set to take
INT.
over on offense.
We didn't throw any last
As we
week.
get set to see
Well, that's what it
Josh
says.
Rosen command
What
this
week is
offense,
it?
the number 10 pick in the 2018
I don't know. It's on the bottom. It's
draft.
scrolling on the
And
bottom
they
of the
are
screen.
in rhythm on offense because of
Wow.
him. I mean, right now
Maybe
he's
he
got
just
everything going the
expected
way
you
he
to
wants
throw
to.
another
That's
Finding
real
the receivers
disrespect.
the way he
Man, fuck
wants
that
to.
dude.
Looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so
Yeah.
bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had
Ross
last
Tucker.
week. Oh,
Break
he's going
out
to
your
take a
ultimate.
shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35.
Let's
And they
go.
finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
I still can't believe it's on
But I think
time.
it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football.
Hey, Jim lost to him, so I feel really better about that
I'd
tie.
rather. I'd
If he
rather.
can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw.
Because I went
5
for it.
yards
I
is
went
the
for
tally
2.
on first down. That brings up second and 5.
You said.
I ran out of time. No, I ran out of time.
Stays so into
And
his
the big
tight
key is going
end.
to be how can these wideouts
My thing is,
create
what do you mean you ran out
separation
of
from
time?
the
I've actually
defensive
never
backs,
lost a game
because
and
we've
only
seen
ran
some
out of time.
early success
I
in
did.
the
I
passing game
didn't have a
this one,
timeout in
and that's
overtime.
gonna need
I
to
had to
continue.
use it for the
First
stop.
down run got 5. Here's
Well, that's
second
what I
and
mean.
5.
You never. That's how you lose or tie. If you had infinite time, you'd never lose.
Now it's Rosen.
Ah,
He
with
is
the win.
incomplete.
Great
Devontae Parker
game.
was the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
Thanks, John, for
Time for a
coaching me.
look at our starters here on defense. And they find themselves just outside the
Matt
top 10 in the league
Those
against the
drags
pass,
out there.
currently bringing up the number 11
Jesus,
spot.
Gasky.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes
6.1
downfield,
yards
I think
per
that allows
reception,
plays to become
0.6
what we wanna
rack.
see. A lot of short passes,
Dude,
so they can generate
0.6?
some run after the catch.
Man,
Who is that?
Doing on that one.
Josh Rosen is a
Gasky.
giant pile of dog
Complete as
shit.
well.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I
mean.
watch them, they remind me of
I didn't
elite
know EA
defenders
said
on a
that kind of
basketball
stuff.
court, right? They want to contest
Matt
each
Miller
and every
scouted a
pass.
lot of
Great
players
contest
better than
on
Josh
3rd down
Rosen.
to bring up 4th.
Whoa.
Had just the
Man,
one
they're
big play on the
shitting all
drive,
over
but that
Josh
was enough
Rosen
to put him in
out
field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team
Scouted
has a
a lot
different
of
target
players
for the number
better
of
than
plays
Josh
like
Rosen
that,
in the
those
last few
explosives that we talk about.
Great
That'll
to
allow
see
them to
him
get points on the
develop
board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case.
Let's
What are
go.
they fighting for now going forward?
Oh, we didn't get it.
Exactly what they're
Damn.
fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get, and then the players and the coaching staff
Ton's
right
never
now,
thrown for more than 200 yards
Can
against
they
him.
win some games and feel better about
I
themselves?
just threw for
despite
300 in the
fact
last
they
one,
have
I
no shot at
thought.
the playoffs?
No.
You threw? No.
Oh, I threw for 4 touchdowns. My fault.
And this time
You threw for 189.
It's complete.
300.
And this
He threw for
effort will not
189.
get it done. He
Wait,
stopped well
what?
short of
I've
first
been
down at
lied
the
to.
29.
Josh Rosen ain't doing
Well, we hear
shit.
so often how
You're throwing touchdowns, bro.
TDs.
TDs.
But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like
You
this one.
have
Third
56
down,
completion
the game
percentage. You
underneath
average
stuff, you gotta go
6.4
make the
yards
tackle
per
right away.
attempt. You're throwing your captain check down. You're Kirk
A
Cousins.
terrific return there. 27 yards
Hey,
all told.
whatever
These guys have a
Will
pad
come
in
the
his stats.
offense as
Look,
they take
his running
over.
back had 93 yards and no
First down,
touchdowns.
Miami as they
He's
get
running
set to
the ball
start the
down.
drive.
He's
They've got a 3-0 lead and a
throwing a
football.
Bro, he
game.
didn't even get down there. Don't be hating, motherfucker.
Oh, listen, he had a 28-yard run, 7.8 per.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
So his stats have only come against me and Markowski.
I'm done.
It's Rosen.
I'm starting to believe it's Josh Rosen thing.
That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Rosen to throw. He's got Smith here. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final
Peace
play
out.
of this first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. This is Hines. And only about a yard. As he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Meanwhile, here a run on 1st down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Foles. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. From 19 yards away, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, you're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one, too.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Rosen on 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Rosen saying, let's go, guys, faster. Clock is running here.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Rosen. They still can't get it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Check down.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rosen. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. John Ross. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
You're looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And he is not going to make it to the goal line, so the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. And that game tied at 7 in the 2nd quarter. From there, it's over to our nation's capital to check on the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Darius Geis, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. Finally, let's get out to the Bay Area, see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Oakland. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. Sam Darnold has a touchdown pass. In our game, it's been the UCLA man, Josh Rosen, with the strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second down now. It's Hines, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Check 80.
On third down, Rosen. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Diggs with a good footwork. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Foles and the Jags come up now first and 10, just shy of the 30. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Christian Wilkins picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And that's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Hurry! Switch gears. Switch. He's hung.
Here's Hines on a toss play. Oh, good move. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
They run again with Hines, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. So they were able to put the pen to the paper this week, get this deal done, contract extension. And I'm sure that the coach's front office happy. He's got to be happy too, though.
He's got to be relieved. He doesn't have to worry about moving now. Doesn't have to worry about not having a team. He's back with a team he's comfortable with and where he feels he belongs. Yeah, I think he feels pretty good about this whole deal.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Rosen now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back now in Miami. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Rosen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. To throw is Rosen. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And they're going to have this across midfield and in. Inside the 45.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Looking to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Foles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Christian Wilkins. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Foles. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. As his guys are in for 6. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They go play action here on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Back. Shoot. No. Off.
Now a give, right side. Hines. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Rosen. And it's caught by Parker. The Miami 1st down. That one going for a gain of 11. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Yeah. You don't want none. 44.
On 1st down, it's Rosen. And this one complete to Smith. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rosen. And that will be incomplete. So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, You take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Here's Rosen to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Rosen's actually going to throw it here to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check. Hey, alert. Check hot route. Hot. Slam.
They run with Hines. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now it's Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that?
on, what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
He looked to throw. The open man is Westbrook. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. He's back to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They'll look to throw.
This is where hustle and urgency come into play. I think you've got to get up there and spike it.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Back to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Foles going to come up now, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for Miami, the win is their 8th on the year, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.